had the great fortune to meet Jack O'Keeffe. That's Jackie or Jacqueline, but she likes to be called Jack. And so I don't know, that day, when I look at that tape, when I edited that tape of that discussion we had, I can't even recognize myself. My whole face and my head looks different, to me, like I was just really transported. And I really wanted you to meet this beautiful lady. And so that all the way from Ireland, let's see if we can bring her on. Hi, Jack.
Hi, Richard.
You're going to be traveling sometime, right?
I am. Yeah. The dates aren't set yet, but it looks like June, maybe mid-June, maybe the latter end of June and July. I'll be, I don't know, all over the US. It's kind of looking like. I suppose there's a stretch from like Orlando, just going right up.
Right up the East Coast?
Yeah, there's a whole up the East Coast. That looks to be pretty confirmed at the moment. And I don't know. It depends how long it's going to take. There's a few things to confirm, because there's a book coming out, and that's part of linking in with that timing.
Tell us about the book. When is it supposed to come out?
It's due in about 6 weeks. The publication date isn't solid yet, but it's due in about 6 weeks' time. So that's exciting. So it's a US publisher, so hence I've got to go over there and do the launching business and all that.
Yeah. You astounded me like about 10 or 20 times during our interview, You kind of like just really set me straight in a really great way.
Yeah. Well, you see, this is the trouble, when you mix Advaita and an Irish person, with the gift of the gab and all that, it kind of comes hot and heavy. It just, yeah. I don't know. It's an Irish thing. It really could be a cultural thing, We're not so droll here, We talk a lot, so a lot of it comes out in a rush. So it's just a different style, I guess. So whatever you get, and whatever people miss, they miss, But at the end of the day, all we can point to is silence, actually. Because underneath all the working it out and the analysis and all the thinking and the do's and the don'ts and everything that has to be done, the silence is sitting waiting underneath. So I'm very happy if there's a technological breakdown and we can just sit in silence. That's fine too, The energy is there. It's there all the time, waiting for all of us.
Like one time I was asking you during the interview, about the tendencies of the body. And I remember saying, well, then what is this, is that what you call karma? And you started answering, well, we can always go into the story and we can talk about the story. And then I said, you mean there's no karma? And you said, not at all, not at all. There's no your thought and my thought, I mean, I just flipped out, I just thought, whoa.
Because, it's funny, like on the spiritual path, that so many say, that, yeah, we've got to do this work, we've got to do this. And part of it then is, no, I drop my beliefs. But so much of spiritual teachings just replace them with new ones. It's like, people imagine that it's more evolved to think that reincarnation is a fact, and to work out my past lives seems to be an interest on some part of the spiritual path. But all of the movie has to go, all of the story. There's nothing to cling to. It's not about surrendering to one part of it and doing the work. The work has to drop. The work will be the impediment at some point. The idea of karma and healing will become a problem also, because everything that we can talk about is already in the movie. The movie isn't real. It's not that spiritual things in the movie are real, like interdimensional work or astral traveling is more real than having a pint. It's not. It's all the movie. So, people tend to grasp one set of ideas instead of another, but really all of it has to go at some point. All of it. All of it is okay, all of it happens, but it all has to go. None of it is real at the end of the day. So.